Yo, what up, what up, what up? I'll praise to the Most High. Decided to let my hair down. But, alright, man. Time to focus up. Time to get my focus where it needs to be. Um, we got the season. You know what I'm saying? The season coming up. Um, so, like, now it's time for me to get my mind right. And getting your mind right when you're getting ready for, like, season. It's, this is Olympic year, so it's a Tokyo Olympic year. Um, your mind gotta be on the prize. So you need cooperation from everyone, to be honest. In my personal opinion, you need cooperation from the people closest to you. You need cooperation from your coaches, staff, athletes. You have to take a certain stance and move yourself in this regard. So, as a Byzantine Empire and competing for the Byzantine Empire and developing, um, one of the biggest things with this whole situation with me is like when I ran those times, I wasn't running against anybody. Um, Maybe in my mind, but I ran them by myself. So, um, didn't still like somebody was there, but um, it's a different ball game when you look to your left and you see like Gatlin or Andre DeGrassi, many of the other top athletes. You look to your right, see the same thing, man. Then you have to gauge to peak like 3 different times for the most part. So you gotta gauge the peak. You gotta gauge the peak for the it depends on the athlete. I take that back because you got some athletes they don't really have to peak. They just gotta be ready to roll come um like around May to June. They gotta be ready to peak around that time. So the approach is when you get there, the approach is different based on the athlete, I believe. Because like if you got 2 different athletes that run different and um the placement of getting um that optimum level of training and development in is very key. Um, what I would want, there would be certain things I would want to do. That I'm gonna have to do myself, cause like I'm in it. For the most part, still gotta submit certain things, but yeah, we in it. Um, they gotta be ready to run. They gotta be focused. Um, the good thing about like even with me is like I was able to run those consistently, so it wasn't like I ran it and then I didn't run it. I ran it and then I didn't run it. So more importantly from me is it's gonna be that making sure that like I'm staying relaxed. I'm able to focus on my training. I'm able to get to the area where I'm supposed to train. I have least amount of stress possible. Um, those are the keys for like your athletes. Um, and a lot of times that's sometimes the a lot of times sometimes that's the problem. Is they stress level down? Okay, or they relax? Are they getting to train the way that they want to train? At training as the times coming through, Um, weight train, like it really takes a lot. Like it gets really technical. It's a difference when dealing. It's a difference between like dealing with like a college athlete or a high school athlete than dealing with like a professional athlete. Everything matters for the most part. Like a lot of people don't know that. Even some coaches, which is kind of weird, but everything matters. Like they have to be stress free, especially before, you know what I'm saying, those meets. They as much as possible you gotta keep them injury free. So they shouldn't be arguing, fussing and fighting or anything. Especially like on an Olympic year. A lot of times if a coach see you arguing and fussing and fighting with anybody, they gonna pull you to the side and they gonna be like, hey, I know you love or you care or whatever, but like this your time, this your year. You gonna have to let that go so that you can get what you need to do. But y'all need to have a conversation and y'all need to settle this once and for all so that if like sometimes you got a situation where both athletes is running and like whatever is causing the friction, y'all need to focus on that after y'all get whatever y'all need to get done. Because like say for instance me, I gotta go train, I gotta go lift, I gotta go do this. On top of that, I got the other load of the Byzantine Empire. So I'm moving with that and I'm doing this. So like I need as less stress as possible. So opponent or somebody that's against me, they gonna try to like one of the things they would try to do is give me as much stress as they possibly can. That's when I get to a level where I'm like, you know what? I don't care about nothing. I'm ignoring everything for right now. I gotta focus on this. I gotta get this done. So right now, nothing else matters. Um, like I care, but I gotta get this stuff done. Like I gotta get training done. I gotta get this done. And if you cared anything about me, you would understand this and stop that. So, like as a professional athlete, it takes basketball, football. It don't matter what sport you play. Play football, basketball, track, golf, cheering, cheerleading, whatever. If you're not even doing that, if you're doing like if you're doing doctoral or even account like anything that has to do with like some change, some development and some movement, yo, you need the cooperation of your house. Your house can't be in chaos. Like or you would have to step away from the house. You know what I'm saying? So professionally wise, like this what this where I'm at. This what I'm saying. Um, blessings, type of blessings. Trying to get ready for Tokyo, so you know what I'm saying. A lot of the other things is delegated to others, and you know what I'm saying. Get ready to make this appearance and everything. So much prayer, much faith. You know what I'm saying. And pleading the blood of Jesus over me to keep me from all hurt, harm, danger, incidents, and accidents. Blessings.